The Yale Bowl in New Haven is the state of Connecticut's most crowded and capacious stadium. It has a capacity of slightly more than 60,000 spectators, but it is not exactly a state-of-the-art facility. Taking into account that it was constructed all the way back in 1914, it is remarkably similar in appearance to the Rose Bowl and served as a model for that well-known stadium in Pasadena. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at what happens in stadiums after the World Cup. Yeah, you heard it right. What is the point of your concern? Imagine for a moment that the Yale Bowl was a cutting-edge stadium with a retractable roof built by Zaha Hadid, 100-foot jumbotrons, and miles of parking spaces rather than just rows of concrete seats and a few food stands. That would be a rather big issue for the state of Connecticut, wouldn't it? Imagine for a moment that the entire state of Connecticut, which is only 5,500 square miles in size, was home to 7 other stadiums that met the aforementioned criteria and were every bit as grand. That's not a great illustration of what's going on in Qatar, the nation that'll be hosting the World Cup, which is roughly the same size as the third smallest state in the United States. However, it certainly gets the point through. The murders of migrant laborers who were employed to construct Qatar's gleaming sports stadiums have been the center of the attention in the world community for some years now. Despite the fact that it is a valuable and necessary topic, Qatar is very clear that it does not want the rest of the world to be having it. However, as we approach the final weekend of the tournament, it's probably a good moment to ask, what does the future have in store for these stadiums? Will they be added to the long list of athletic facilities that were abandoned as soon as the athletes left town? It is not difficult to come across shocking images of deserted arenas on the internet. These are the same arenas that only a few short years ago were proudly playing national anthems and hosting medal ceremonies. To our relief, it appears that Qatar has plans for at least some of the brand new stadiums that it's constructing. According to DAZN, the most significant of these, Lusail Stadium, also known as the Golden Vessel, will be converted into a community area that'll include schools, stores, and even health facilities. In the meantime, the Al Bayt Stadium, which is currently the second largest arena, will be converted into a 5-star hotel. The materials that were utilized to construct the roof, which gives the image of tents rising out of the desert, are going to be recycled so that they may be used to build stadiums in other nations. However, it appears that Qatar intends to preserve the sole purpose of many of the arenas while replacing some of the spectating capacity with useful expansions such as classrooms, conference facilities, or boutique hotels. The Rogers Center in Toronto is a good example. At least one of the possible outcomes is that a local football team will take over operations of the arena, and that scenario involves the Al Janoub Stadium, in a manner analogous to West Ham United's relocation into London Stadium following the conclusion of the 2012 Olympics. Is there any kind of assurance that Qatar would stick to the plans that it has indicated that it has for these locations? Of course not. Bear in mind, however, that Qatar has ambitions to compete in the 2036 Olympics. Despite the extremely remote possibility that it'll be able to do so, Doha will be hosting the Asian Games in 2030, especially in light of all the drama surrounding the World Cup. Qatar has every reason to ensure that its venues are in good repair and continue to expand them in order to accommodate an increasing number of tourists in search of entertainment. Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, which has built out an entertainment industrial complex around a plethora of crown jewel stadiums, is serving as a model for this endeavor. It is taking a similar approach. By the time the next World Cup is held in 2026, we will have a very clear notion of what has become of Qatar's venues. Thankfully, all 16 of the tournament stadiums in 2026 have already been constructed, as it will be held on territory located in North America. And you won't just find them along Interstate 95 in Connecticut. You'll see them all across the United States, Canada, and Mexico too. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.